I am recording something that's related to guy who is featured here. So this is my video I uploaded 3 years ago on my channel, and I called him here, although I think he's not, he's half gypsy. I called him here Τσιγγάνος. So general population thinks that this is something insulting, but if I go here on this Wikipedia page, Sinti, subgroup of Romani people or Roma, so they gave that name to themselves in 1970 something. I will create a separate video on that, which will be called difference between gypsies and Tziganis. So if I search for untouchable, it is explain what Tzigani or Tzigani means. So it means untouchable, and Balkans, they say they're called Tziganos, from Byzantine Greek, Tziganos and Atziganos, and deriving from ancient Greek Tziganos. I mean, I will play all of this in the Google Translate. So this is nothing that's insulting. As a matter of fact, if I translate this, and by the way, they cannot know people. So if I translate this, it says Tsigan, if I translate it in Serbia. So no person or people can change certain personal information which is hiding their identity. So this is even a crime in a law, crime law or criminal law of Serbia. Sorry, which is called false presentation. So they should not be allowed. They first called themselves gypsies, but because this is actually short for Egyptians, they changed it to Roma, which means something like people on their language. So it's now just for the sake of completeness, see how these are pronounced, and I will simply move this to Greek. Okay, now it's translated as Romski.
Τσιγγάνος. Τσιγγάνος.
Tziganos. Okay. Next up, this should be pronounced as Atziganos, as you can see. It doesn't make sense.
Ατσίγανος.
Atzigano. Okay. And this should be something like Tziganos.
Αφίγανος.
Athiganos. So this doesn't I mean, if you know Greek, so this is theta, and this is some sort of A. I think this is G, N, and S, of course. I mean, you know what I mean, those that pronunciation of letters, but I don't know all of them, of course, I know. Theta, this is alpha, I don't know what these others, how these others are pronounced. Alpha, beta, and so on and so on. As can be seen, even the Google Translate is totally messed up. So let's see if I okay, so this is how they translated it. Okay, I don't know what's the plural, but I can check out. Okay, what the hell is this? Oh, this is some rubbish. Okay, so by doing this, by changing their name to Roma, they or Romali or Roman, whatever. So they wanted to hide their origins. Let's see what is the caste here. Okay. Okay. So there were four castes in the in India, or maybe it should be caste. And I think this is explained in one of Wikipedia articles, and they're called yeah, that's it. Cool. I need to record this. So they were untouchables because they were outside of the traditional Hindu caste or caste hierarchy, and as can be seen, this is nothing insulting. So okay, I don't need this anymore. So so I don't know if this is bad or good. I guess this is bad. They're not in the hierarchical castes. I just want to play this part. So trying to hide your identity is illegal. Why would you do that?
Hindu caste hierarchy.
Caste.
Hindu caste hierarchy.
Caste hierarchy. Okay. So what I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to, as I wanted to say, no. Okay, sorry about that. So I need this. Okay. So I'm going to play two videos about this guy. So he's so-called politician, and you can see what kind of fraud he is when he's here talking about some Shiptars. This is how Albanians are called. This is also not insulting. It means Highland. I mean, why would that be insulting? So, by the way, this is correct. One of the three ways that this can be used, this name. So, you can see just from this short segment where he was explaining how supposedly Serbian paramilitary formation, which were controlled. This is a very well-known fact. This is fact from open court. Former ambassador of UK and UK government allowed that. So Ivor Roberts, former ambassador of UK during Milosevic era, so ambassador in Belgrade, wrote in his book, memoirs or whatever, that head of state intelligence of Serbia, which was in charge of these so-called paramilitary troops, so that head, called Iceman, was controlled by CIA. I mean, Ivor Roberts, Jovica Stanisic, which is that guy who was top of state intelligence of Serbia during Milosevic era. So Jovica Stanisic or Ivor Roberts. This is Radio Free Europe. I mean, Radio Free Europe. Jovica Stanisic was secret agent of CIA. This is open court information, public information. So this faker piece of shit claims here that cooling truck full of Shiptars that were supposedly executed. I mean, this is not proven. It's not proven who murdered them. I don't know if somebody. There were some there were some people who testified, witnesses, but I really don't know about that. Sorry if I made a mistake on this, because this is important. So he claims here's something that's outrageous, and didn't explain this part. So all these murdered, I mean, there were children there. I'm not for murdering civilians, especially children of any people's social group, and so on and so on. Of course. So he mentioned here that all of them had their IDs. So which professional soldier would do this? Okay, kill somebody else. I mean, kill some people, civilians, put them in that cooling truck, and then left their IDs. Why would someone do that? Unless this is done intentionally, which it was, of course. So this shows how this guy is. It shows that this guy is a moron and of course, real piece of shit, because he's brutally lying without any problems. So I'm not going to open this. I'm going just to show this guy. There is no that they called him. Yeah, there is. Iceman. There is no. His picture is not there, but I mean, I can search it here. The guy, of course, that piece of shit. The guy, and by the way, he's Montenegro, so not Montenegrin. There is a group called Montenegrins. Nobody questions that. So Montenegrins, salt and tequila. This is their song. This guy died in a car accident, by the way. So that was the guy called Iceman, and like November Man, that movie. So this is him in Hague. This is another guy who was also in charge of paramilitary forces. And he is Croatian, so Croatian Montenegro were in charge of Secret Service, which was controlled by CIA. I mean, you do the math. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. What I'm going to do is to record part of documentaries where this guy is talking. Oh yeah, he's hiding that he's Cigani or a Cigani or gypsy, whatever. So I mean, what kind of person hides his origins? Okay, so I'm going to play this part of two interviews, actually two documentaries, but this is an interview with him. There are two parts of it, where it can be heard that he doesn't know grammatical cases of Serbian. There are 7 grammatical cases, as opposed to English, for instance, where there are 4 grammatical cases, and those 4 grammatical cases in Old English had the same, exactly the same names as in the as they have in Serbian. So in Serbian language. So I will play it and show that he doesn't know grammatical cases, which is essential. You learn that in elementary school. But he was supposedly high-profile politician. This guy was at that time, during Milosevic era, Minister of Interior. He's a pig and dog from Freemasonry. He's Freemasonry. Real piece of shit, real moron, stupid fuck, and piece of shit. So I'm doing this to prove, and of course I have here some examples that shows he really doesn't know some essential stuff related to Serbian language. Okay, so there are two instances and two different words. Okay, so let's play it. And I need to change mic.
I zato još jedan puta, pod punom odgovornosti, govorim da je tačno da sam odlazio u centralni zatvor.
Okay, so from here I need to add the voice because I forgot to turn on my mic, and I just need to fix this thing with the okay, that was stupid. So I'm just going to play this because it doesn't have sound, and comment where needed. So from here on, I search here what he was part of the sentence of what he said. So it can be seen here that it can be heard, sorry, that his part of the sentence was pod punom odgovornosti, but actually what he should have said is pod punom odgovornošću, and I have here the examples of official website of state institutions of Serbia. For instance, here it says, why is this so bad? This resolution is so bad, but it can be seen. So it says here pod punom materijalnom I krivičnom odgovornošću. So this is the mistake he made, and as I said, it's about grammatical cases, which is of course strange because he is he supposedly was studying dramaturgy, which will be seen later in the in this video at the end. So I'm now going to play the other part, which is from interview with him. So there are two parts. This is first part, and this is also insider production. I don't know if I mentioned, but they are together with Radio Free Europe, one of the major co-conspirators to hide that United States federal government is behind illegal arms trade in Serbia. So now I'm going to play this and switch the mic and switch it back, hopefully.
Ta nesposobnost je proizvela mržnju, a ta mržnja ga je zaslepila. Pa je onda mogao da primi Gavrilovića, osobu koja 2 godine nema nikakve veze sa državnom bezbednosti.
Okay, so it, as it can be seen, I almost forgot to switch back. I mean, I forgot. I just did that now to switch back mic. I didn't have enough sleep, so this is expected. So I showed here details of this video. Insider together with the Radio of Europe, as can be seen in my videos on legal arms trade on my channel, is they are one of major co-conspirators, of course, together with N1, which is CNN branch in Europe, in Balkans, sorry. Or maybe even a bigger area than Balkans. So I showed here that this guy made a mistake regarding grammatical cases. He said part of the sentence was državnom veze sa državnom bezbednosti. He said that, and in this another search here again, this is N1, by the way, again. So why I don't see this? Okay, so search is veze sa državnom bezbednošću, connections with state intelligence, and there are a lot of examples how it should be done. Unfortunately, there are no previous word before this part of the sentence, but in most of these first search results, but there is here. So mild, I don't know if I can say mild, weak, this part can be translated weak connections with state intelligence. So it says here in Serbian veze sa državnom bezbednošću. So instead bezbednosti, he should have said bezbednošću. This is the problem again with grammatical case in Serbian language. So these cases are very complicated. I mean, even people, even Serbian people made huge mistakes on this, but not something like this. I mean, this is at least people who are properly educated. Okay, so let's see what else. And these are all, this is even Deutsche Welle, but I'm not going to open it. I haven't opened it in the video. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, so this is about his education, and another so-called politician will be mentioned. So this is Faculty of Dramatic Arts in Belgrade. This is where he studied dramaturgy, and he's called playwright. He wrote some plays according to one of the websites that deals with so-called politicians' bias or famous people bias, at least famous people in Serbia. So I contacted them recently to ask for his diploma. I mean, his diploma work. What was it? I want the whole thing. They said that even though I explained that I'm acting as state prosecutor, because they ignored me, I can take over their role. So state prosecutor. They were even though I said that, they were constantly saying that, claiming that I can only read this in the library of the faculty. I cannot copy it, which is not true, of course. So they probably know what will happen if I copy it, that I will publish it, which I'm going to do. So let's see what else. Oh, by the way, I wanted to study there. So I'm an electrical engineer, but I want to study there at this faculty, and I didn't really like their exams. So on their exam, so you need to pass to enter to be able to study there. On their exam, there was one of the questions was who is current pope. I don't care who is current pope. I'm Orthodox Christian, and that was a really stupid question. Okay, so let's see what else. Of course, I'm going to send this video to them. It would be nice if I have time to remove all these pauses in the video. Okay, so I'm trying to find where he stated that he wrote some yeah, it says here that he is playwright. I translated this. He is playwright and studied dramaturgy. And then I tried to find the where is this? I tried to find prove that he wrote at least one drama or play. And before that, I mentioned this other guy, Aleksandar Jovanovic Cuta, who was some sort of environment activist, and he is now politician. I have videos. I communicated with this guy before he became politician. This guy, Aleksandar Jovanovic Cuta, and this is his official bio. It can be seen here that he studied at the same faculty of Drama Arts, although when I called that faculty by phone, they didn't know about this. So this guy studied in organization group of this faculty, so something related to organization, or either plays, movies, whatever. This is what I'm guessing. I don't know what is that organization group. So as can be seen in this short bio, he didn't explain, and I tried to find that in some other places. He didn't explain what he did before 2017, when he founded this organization, Environment Protection Organization, Protect Rivers of Stara Planina. This is Old Mountain. This is mountain in Serbia. So he cannot explain what he did what he was doing in his life except this part that he loves environment, blah 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 blah. But so he was born in 1966, and his bio starts officially in 2017. Of course, there are smaller parts what he studied as a kid, what was his elementary school, blah 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 blah. So let's see what else. I have, I think, 3 videos about him, of course related to about this guy Cuta. So this is his nickname. I don't know why he has. Yes, so there is the last video, although this is something that I wrote to him on Viber, I think in 2021. So today is 3rd of August 2024. For certain reasons I haven't uploaded this video. There are some other videos which I still haven't uploaded, and I record them, I don't know, several years ago. So let's see. So these are other videos about this guy. There should be one more. I don't know why it's not here. So this is 10 seconds. Oh, okay. I can press play. So I'm now trying to find. Here it is. This is. So I was searching. CEDOMIR Jovanovic wrote a play, and I managed to find one article where it's really written that he, so in that article states he really wrote some dramas or plays, but what the hell? I am recording something.
Shut up.
Okay, this is again messed up, which is stupid. No. I'm just trying to find this part. So obviously the VLC player has the problem with the bit fast forward, because if I don't press play, then it's totally lost. I was trying to find here that third video. And this on-screen display doesn't always appear. So this is what when I searched if he wrote any drama, any play to be played on stage, of course. So as I said here, this is a newspaper. This newspaper's name is Time, when translated from Serbian, and okay. Anyways, so it was said then there in this. I'm not going to fix this again. So it was said there. It stays in that in one of these articles from newspapers called Time that I don't know if I managed to find here third article about this guy, yeah. Cuta. So yeah, the problem is that this is not. So if you search this and you open this part, it's about him, and it says he wrote a few plays, but because of politics he forgot about himself as a writer. Yeah, right. I don't know any. I mean, I'm sorry if I missed something, but I don't know any of his plays. So, and this is basically the story of all so-called politicians in Serbia, and of course it's not different than in other countries, unfortunately, and they are deciding on people's fate, which is really, really bizarre. So this guy was studying dramaturgy. If he studied, I don't know, something like something related to engineering, maybe. If he is not a scientist, engineer, maybe it could be sort of normal to make this, well, not this kind of grammatical mistakes. Yeah, here it is. But some grammatical mistakes which are not this serious. This is the part about him writing few plays, and it says here CEDOMIR JOVANOVIC. So this is it says his father is economist and architect, and his mother is also economist, and so on and so on. He was not as special as the student. Well, high school he finished is economy. He first started some general high school, then he switched to economy, and he is officially, as a high schooler, technician of economy. I don't know how this can be translated in English. Wow. He started studying economics. There's Faculty of Economics in Belgrade. It's near, I don't know where is it now, where this faculty is now located, but it was near bus station in Belgrade, main bus station. He gave up Faculty of Economics studies a week after he started, when he figured out he's born to be an artist, and he started studying, it says here, Academy of Dramatic Arts, of Drama Arts. He had his diploma in 1998. He didn't become playwright because, according to him, it's privileged to study dramaturgy, yeah, right? But it is too much of a privilege to continue to be a playwright after your studies. I mean, what the hell is this? And this part is about him writing the allegedly few dramas, but gave up his career of a dramaturg because of politics. Yeah, right. So he was also a journalist. I wasn't able to find any of his articles as a journalist, and that tells a lot. It's the same thing with with another piece of shit, so-called journalist Marinika Tepic. She's also Cigani, but Romanian-Cigany. And now, yeah, there is a video of her. I recently, well, not really recently, 7 months ago, I posted on YouTube, of course. So, opposition leader Marinika Tepic ignored brutally by Interpol Secretary General Jürgen Stock, and it can be seen in this video that she actually learned from my tweets I sent her in 2019 that I contacted Jürgen Stock, and 24 hours after that police forwarded my crime report to DA higher instance prosecution in Smederevo about monstrous murders of, at that time, 2 members of my family. So police, this is very important, police is behind my claims, my suspicions, I don't know if I can say it in that way. So police is behind, was behind my suspicions. So 20, maybe even less than 24 hours after I sent messages, which is of course illegal, after I sent messages to Interpol using Twitter, they ignored me. When I sent an email and when I called them by phone, so 24 hours after that, police, not any police officer, but head of police department of Smederevo, Serbia. This is sort of capital in the area where I live now. And she learned that. She of course ignored me on my claims of monstrous murders on my family. She's still ignoring me, that stupid bitch. And she supposedly tried, I don't know, it was in like 2021. So in 2019 I sent her these few tweets. She figured out, she watched, she checked out what was happening and figured out I contacted, I mean I haven't really directly contacted Jürgen Stock, for instance, using his Twitter account. I just sent, I think these were mentions, and there was one reply to Interpol headquarters, of course on their Twitter account. Then she tried in 2021 to play some sort of righteous person, someone who is fighting for justice, and tried to report, because nobody allegedly was able to find the chief supreme prosecutor. Supreme prosecution is the highest instance of prosecution, and she tried to force her to go public by sending probably email to this same guy, Interpol Secretary General Jürgen Stock, and of course he didn't answer, although she used official channels. So this shows how politicians, how credible politicians really are. So this is the best proof that they are just actors. And of course I created this video about what happened, that she's a faker and real piece of shit, so she's ignoring me on such an important matter. All other politicians, both position and opposition, did so. That was about it. And I contacted her afterwards, I think again in 2021, sent her multiple tweets and emails to her political party, and She's actually, I think, vice president there. And that party is called Party of Freedom and Justice. I mean, this is mentioned in several videos, what I'm talking about, not just here. And I guess that should be all. This video will be a bit longer when compared to original video, which I messed up. I messed up sound of it, so I guess that should not be a problem. If I had time, as I said, I'll try to remove parts when there are pauses, when I don't talk. But for now, I will leave it like this.